Are you guys lost when it comes to figuring out what kind of foundation brush to use? Watch this video to learn my top 3 foundation brush types for beginners. Also, make sure you guys stay to the end so you guys can download the ultimate foundation guide for beginners. It'll seriously be like the Bible for you guys for everything you need to know about foundation and how to use it. For beauty and makeup made simple, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you guys can get notified every time I post a new video on Saturday. From doing bridal, photo shoot, and film style makeup for over 5 years, I've learned so much about foundation brushes, and now I'm going to show you guys the best ones to use as a beginner. The first brush I'm going to talk about is a flat foundation brush. It literally looks like a paddle with densely packed bristles for even coverage in one swipe. A flat foundation brush works amazing for you if you have dry or flaky skin because it won't cause your skin to flake up if you are swiping down with the brush properly. If you have large pores, this brush actually helps to fill in the product into your pores again so it doesn't make them pop out as much on your face. If you have a lot of annoying peach fuzz, like most of us do, swiping down will also cause that peach fuzz to lay flat and again not look super noticeable throughout the day. And ultimately, if you want a very full coverage look, essentially painting the product on your face will definitely give you the highest full coverage. So my bonus pro tip number 1 is to start out with a small amount of foundation if you're using this type of brush. What makes it difficult is if you layer a bunch of product on your face, it's much harder when doing the swipe down motion to make sure that it all blends evenly. So the second brush I'm going to talk about are Kabuki brushes. These are probably my most favorite type of foundation brush there are on the market. You can get either a flat top or one that has more of a dome shape to it. These are probably just the most universal choice for most beginners when it comes to foundation. A flat top Kabuki will be completely flat on top with densely packed bristles that give an airbrushed finish to the foundation. A rounded Kabuki is about the same as a flat except for there's a slight dome shape to the top of the brush. The bristles sometimes aren't as densely packed, but it still just gives a beautiful finish to the foundation. Either a flat or a round style Kabuki brush will work the best for you if, again, you have large pores on your face, especially like by your nose area, because stippling the foundation into the skin, like I showed in my little bit of a demo right before this, it'll help sink that product into the pores and again, not make them look as pronounced and noticeable. If you want to vary the coverage amount, this is also a good brush for you. You can really choose to get a lighter or more of a full coverage look, just depending on how much product you use and how much you stipple into your skin. Also, as I mentioned right before this, it's just a great universal choice for all skin types and really for all foundation types. So my pro tip number 2 when you are using a brush like this is to not buff it in this kind of motion, which you sometimes see people doing. You actually want to avoid that. What you want to do is stipple it into your skin like so, especially if you have dry or flaky skin, because this motion right here is going to cause more irritation and it's going to cause your skin to flake up. So avoid doing that if you have dry or flaky skin, especially coming up this winter. Do you guys want a personalized brush recommendation just for yourselves? If you guys leave me a comment down below with your biggest skin woes, like what you want foundation to fix for you, I can definitely point you guys in the direction of what brush type I think will work best for you. So my third and final type of brush for beginners is the stippling brush. Unlike the previous brushes that I've mentioned before, this one has the least densely packed bristles to it, but that doesn't mean that it still won't give you a beautiful, flawless finish. So stippling brushes work great if you have a pretty nice skin already, you don't really have a lot of problems, and you only want a lighter coverage of foundation. Also, if you want a brush that can be used universally for multiple products, including foundation, bronzer, blush, etc., the most bang for your buck kind of brush is definitely the stippling brush. Also, if you have normal to oily skin, you can use this brush to actually buff in the product. But if you're dry, again, I would completely avoid this brush as it will cause irritation for dry and flaky skin. So my pro tip number 3, as I kind of just touched upon in the last checklist, but you can use a stippling brush for so many different products on your face. As I demo here with bronzer, I can use a stippling brush to apply the product on much lighter versus a brush with a little bit more densely packed bristles that would apply the bronzer much heavier, and it would actually require me to blend it out a lot more. So a stippling brush really comes in handy for me pretty often. So now you guys know my top 3 beginner-friendly foundation brushes, but I'm sure you guys want to know what foundations to actually use with them. This is why I've created the ultimate foundation guide for beginners. The link is down in the description box. It will include everything you guys need to know about foundation, what to get, how to wear it. It will basically be the guide that you guys will need to always make great decisions when you guys are using foundation products and when you're purchasing them. Again, the link is down in the description, so make sure you guys click down there so you can get your exclusive freebie. Also, you guys should come join my exclusive Facebook community of like-minded women just like yourselves that are going through the same beauty journey and beauty struggles that you are as well. This is an exclusive group just to my tribe members, so make sure that you guys, again, click down in the description box. The link will be down there. Make sure you guys stay tuned for next week where I show you guys exactly how you can match your foundation to your skin tone. I know that this is something that stumps a lot of people, so I'm so excited to show you guys how you can do it yourself. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also make sure you share this with anybody, family, friends, doesn't matter, anybody that is struggling with foundation brushes and what to use and when to use them. Also, leave me a comment down below with hashtag #SimplingMakeup if this video helped you out in any way, shape, or form. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hoped I helped you figure out foundation brushes, what are the best ones for beginners, and which ones are probably the best for you. I am so excited to see you guys in my video next week where I show you how to match foundation properly. Until then, guys, I will catch you in my next one. Bye, everyone.